boy, do we need to decompress from this one. I'm just, bruh, like just, bruh. Mm.
Yeah, a lot happens in this episode.
That's an understatement. Yeah, no. What's it called? Yeah, we're here to talk about the #1 Sentai Gozyuger, episode 34, Scattered Battle Scars, Gray Glow. Oh boy. Okay, well, I know a certain guy with glasses was going to be pissed in the next episode. Yeah, because as it turns out, yeah, no, when you use the power up armor, not Battleizer, because Battleizer is Red exclusive. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
When you use the power up armor, you become one with Tegasword. Like Tegasword just enters inside your body and sometimes takes control. Naturally, Ryuji wants Tegasword inside his body.
Phrasing.
Yeah. I mean, look, man. Like, he always wants him to be his wingman. But at the end of the day, what's it called? End of the day, it's just what's it called? Tegasword wants Horo to be his wingman.
Yeah.
I want you could be my wingman anytime. No, you could be mine. No homo, right? All of the homo.
Yes, I was just about to say, no homo indeed.
Yeah, no, all of the homo, bruh. Like,
yeah, all of the homo.
yeah, like high key, it makes a really good point because, let's be honest, whenever you say no homo, you make it more homo because when the person said the phrase that is antecedent to saying no homo, there was no explicit intent for it to actually sound homo or have any homo implications. But because you said the phrase no homo, now the only thing anyone could do is think about the affirmative homo phrasing. It's like he who smelt it dealt it. You know, like if it was silent but deadly, it's like like some people might not even notice it. But the moment someone brings it up, it's the only thing that everyone in the room can smell. If you just kept your mouth shut, no one would be suffering.
Yeah. But going back to the Battleizer thing, yeah, I know Red exclusive, other than certain toys that we've had in the past from Bandai.
Yeah.
What about the Shogun mode for Samurai? Does that count, or is that the exception? Like, does that count? Does that count as a Battleizer?
What really infuriates me about it is that it very well could have been a Battleizer until Kevin used it, and Mia, and Mike, and Emily.
Yeah, Samurai, as I said before, is not a very good season, but to its very little credit, I actually, applaud them for actually using the Shogun mode outside of the Megazord during the final fight against Master Xandred.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Too bad it was only one.
They could have used it more often outside, but they chose not to.
Yeah. Like the thing with like the Megazord exclusive modes that they did in the Neo Saban era.
Mega mode.
Yeah, the Mega mode. The Mega mode. The Megazord exclusive modes that they would get. Dino Charge had them.
The mode exclusively designed for the Megazord.
Yes. One that it's just like they look cool. Like they legitimately do look cool. It's just, couldn't we see them in battle instead of having them just be for a Megazord mode? It just makes it seem useless.
See, the problem with that is, the thing about that is, hey, look over there. Yeah. Freaking Mati from Captain Planet. Yeah, no, but for real though, it's like, ooh, I forgot I had Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the 3DS. Anyway, but I digress. So here's the thing. Probably budgetary reasons. Like, it's like they had the budget to make the suits, but they didn't have the budget to actually use the suits. So at that point, you're thinking, why even bother making this just to begin with? Toy sales.
Yeah, and plus I heard that the Shogun mode armor was fragile, so that's why they didn't use it in battle other than that one time.
Yeah.
And apparently they only made one, and they just used digital editing on a computer to make it color match whoever's using it.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Like I
Damn.
remember seeing a picture, a behind the scenes picture of the pink version of the Shogun mode, but it was like the Pink Rangers helmets, but the neck down was, the Red Rangers.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, well, gotta be cost effective, I guess. I mean, yeah, I can understand if, a prop is fragile and they don't want to break it. But it's like, I get you want to have toy sales, but we have had, American exclusive modes before that you used on the ground before for battle.
Yep.
But at the same time, Neo Saban era is over, thank God. Although Dino Fury's not any better, but still.
Yeah. It is what it is, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, going right into things. Yeah, this episode, we get our end game with Bellum.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we were just introduced to him and he's already gone.
Yeah, he was introduced like 2 episodes ago?
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. He beat Tank Joe from Ryu Soldier for the least amount of screen time.
Yep. Oh man, I forgot about Tank Joe.
I forgot about a lot of things about Ryu Soldier, to be honest. It's such a forgettable season to me.
Yeah, it's like he's a boomer. What can you expect?
Shut up, Izzy.
I know. I know. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I can toss this out too. All right. Oh yeah, I got a new case for my DS and 3DS games. So, yeah. I'm not here to show off, only to just play this game as soon as we're done with this podcast. But no, for real though, what can I say? Oh yeah. Also, the Baridon are looking for what's his face? Shining Knife.
Mr. Shiny Knife.
Yes, Mr.
With
Shining Knife.
With his cake frosting beard.
Yes, and his dead wife attached to him like a tumor. I know there's a sexist joke in there somewhere about being dragged on by his wife, but I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Yeah. That's the just no. But yeah, so yeah, with the help of Shining Knife, it's like, yeah, you may be a calamity, but you're our best friend, so we need to work together. It's like, you know what? You're right. Wow, they resolved that subplot very quickly.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna hunt him down, and then under, false information.
Yeah, or some kind of duress, and maybe because he's on the run, it makes him look more guilty. But no, we just cut straight to going to a mansion, which we've weirdly seen a lot in Tokusatsu.
Well, let's be honest. Toei reuses a lot of different places to shoot footage for their Toku. Nothing wrong with it. It makes sense, but
Yeah, but this is just another reminder that, let's be honest, Bouquet and Candelabra carry the show. Because the two of them are just doing their darnest to fight against Bellum. they're not doing too well, but they're doing their darnest, and you gotta appreciate how earnest they are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the actor who plays Candelabra, he has those little videos where he uses drawings to summarize things that happened in the previous episode of Gozyuger, and it's the cutest thing ever. And like the energy, the art style, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Hellshake Yano from Pop Team Epic. I love Hellshake Yano. Like honestly, like I never watched Pop Team Epic season 2. I've only seen the first season. And out of all the episodes from that entire first season, high key, my most favorite skit is Hellshake Yano. It's just two guys, like having like these this art pads, and like they're like scrolling through pages, and it's making sort of like manga panels out of it. It's like it's really hard to describe. You have to like really watch it. It's like whenever you have the chance, watch Pop Team Epic Hellshake Yano. Yeah, that's what Candelabra reminds me of. Man, like I swear, these two actors and their characters, they like honestly, they're the most appealing thing of the show for me. Like I want to love the actual Gozyugers. Don't get me wrong. Like they're probably really nice people, but honestly, Candelabra and Bouquet are what really carry the show. Yeah. So yeah. But you know, while these guys are fighting Candelabra, Bellum, they manage to pull a scratch on him, but ultimately lose. We weirdly cut to a party at Tarukio's place, and he's like, "Oh yeah, when I want to have fun, check it out. It's not tempura, but it's like a French flour, fritter. So like they're having fritter. It's like, oh yeah, this tastes good even with honey. Shut up, Kumade.
What do you even do, Kumade?
Yeah, like it's like I feel offended. We finally have a bear themed Sixth Ranger, and you're just being a pompous jerk most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's kind of a Masato Kusaka situation, not to that degree, but in the sense of I like the suit, kind of don't care about the character, unless if it's Kusaka, to where I absolutely want to punch Kusaka in the face.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest. Kumade is nowhere near as bad as Kusaka is. I'm just saying.
It's not like Kumade has his own national holiday to celebrate what a scumbag he is.
Yeah. But I mean, like, what exactly does Kumade do? Like, we haven't really gotten much character development for him other than his introduction episodes.
And the episode where he explains why free market capitalism is superior to corporate capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a message I'm always down with. But beyond that, what have you done, Kumade? Okay, you're thermophobic, so am I. Okay, that's the one thing you and I can relate on. That and your ursophilia, but other aside from the ursophilia and thermophobia, like we have nothing in common.
Yeah. I feel like if you cut Kumade out of the show, not much would be very different.
No, I mean Gudabong. Actually, come to think of it, we haven't seen Gudabong in a while.
Yeah, and they had this whole world-ending event when he was born. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's like wasn't there like a whole subplot about Tegaju trying to retrieve Gudabong?
Yeah, we haven't seen Gudabong in a long time, and it's like you built them up as this big thing, and it's like, oh gosh, I'm getting Megaforce flashbacks to where they set up a good idea, but they don't expand upon it.
Gudabug is basically Robo Knight.
Yeah. Or
It's
my
like
mentor
imagine
Zordon put me on this planet.
Imagine if Robo Knight and Orion both showed up at the same time, and Robo Knight just happens to be Orion's Megazord. Oh, I'm sorry, his Mecha Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, was saying the word mecha really necessary? Because phonetically it sounds way too similar to mega.
I guess.
It's the same. Like honestly, g and k are basically the same consonant, except it's either voiced or unvoiced.
Yeah.
Just like b and p are the same consonant. You know, like they're both bilabials, except one is plosive and the other one isn't. No, wait, one's voiced bilabial plosive and the other is unvoiced bilabial plosive. Yes, I know the IPA alphabet.
Yeah. Yeah, or like saying Gosei saying in the first episode, my mentor Zordon put me on this planet. It's like, okay, that's an interesting idea. Can you expand upon
how, that? Where have you been?
Yeah, it's like, okay, you have an interesting idea here. Somebody who was mentored by Zordon, and then other than that one moment in the first episode, never gets brought up again.
See, there's a simple explanation for that.
Oh, there's always a simple explanation.
Yeah.
Although, don't get me wrong, this Megaforce, and I'm not saying that out of purism, I'm saying that as a, I don't want to say objective because I don't want to sound pompous, but for lack of a better term, you know, just an honest opinion, like, you know, if you watch the content, compare it to that, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, no, there's always a simple explanation for that.
Indeed.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Yeah. 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 Oh, what's it called? I hate how Brock also has his own version of there's a simple explanation for that. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's like there's not much to say. It's like we do see a bunch of returning peons. Yeah, because it's like, you know, if we're gonna bring them back for one episode, we may as well get our money's worth and use them on the regular.
Yeah, it's mostly the same as the previous episode, but we've got a few new ones. Like I like seeing that they've got the Hydra soldiers from Changeman. Seriously, those things are kind of creepy.
Yeah, the blonde hair doesn't help.
Yeah, but it's like they're the face animatronic close up in Changeman when they do that. It's like it's kind of unsettling. Like I wonder if that gave kids nightmares or Brazilian kids.
Well, I know that the cogs look pretty unsettling when they open their face plates.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like all you see is they open their face plates, a huge flash happens, and then the Power Rangers are kicked into the air with explosions behind them.
Yeah, or a Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah, so not much to say. Yeah, we get Ginga Unicorn, we got Flash Goju Eagle.
Close, Bioman.
Yeah, Bioman. See, I can't keep track of this. Yeah, it is Bioman. I don't know why I was thinking Flashman. I was just trying really hard not to say Changeman. Let's be honest.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this isn't a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. Throughout my 19 years of being a Sentai fan, I've seen people, you know, mistake Bioman for Flashman and vice versa. Like, it doesn't help with their suits having like the same color scheme, gender ratio, looking kind of similar, and the names are similar. You know, like Chodenshi. Choshinsei Flash.
Chodenshi, Bioman, Choshinsei, Flashman.
Although I will say this, other than like the team name and their suit designs, everything else about those two shows is completely different. Like their mechas look completely different, their weapons look completely different, their villains are completely different. The stories are definitely completely different.
Mm-hmm. I know that some of the mecha are like harder to tell apart for certain seasons because for the longest time they had the same red, blue, and yellow motif.
Yeah.
And some of them had cone heads.
Yeah, like Goggle 5 Robo and Change Robo.
Yep. Especially those two.
Yeah, which I own those two.
Yeah. Don't remind me. Yeah. But we could all agree that the Denji Robo looks really silly.
I don't know. I think it looks fine.
I don't know. I like the vehicle form better.
Oh, yeah, up for Daidenjin.
Yeah. One thing that does disappoint me about Sun Vulcan is that their shark carrier doesn't also have like its own transformation.
Yeah. Although it's not a shark, it's a jaguar. It looks like a shark, though.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very similar to the Cetus carrier Zord, so...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take one look at it, you'd think to yourself that's a shark, not a jaguar, but it has the name Jaguar in it, so it's like, okay, Toei and Marvel.
Oh, yeah, like how Spider-Man has Jet Leopardon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
And outright had the leopard head on it.
Yeah.
I didn't know leopards were arachnids.
Mm-hmm. Apparently. I mean, if it was like Jed Wolfon, at least it would make sense because you have the wolf spider.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anywho. Yeah, so yeah, we cut to that fight. We have what's his name? We have Ray using like his Maji Ranger suit and whatnot, and like he's giving everyone a run for their money, and then we use our battleizer to do like a double Tegasword slash, and thankfully freaking Candelabra's like, hey, I hate you guys, but guess what? We damaged them. We damaged that bastard. Now you just gotta attack him right there where we damaged him.
I'm not gonna thank you, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked how we get to see Wild Goju Wolf again, and then Rikuo uses the Rio Tegasword because the blue on blue works, and then also
blue on blue.
Red on red. Yeah. So, spray painted them all blue. Anyways, I also liked how, Goju Unicorn uses the Ginga Man ring again, but she uses the Lights of Ginga armor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then it was also cool to see, Rio Tegasword Leon use the Hiba Geish from Sun Vulcan and the Maji, Red Fire Phoenix.
Yeah, no, that part was cool. Oh yeah, they confiscated some of what's his name's rings, so he had to go into Bellum form. Yeah.
Also, before we move, just real quick before we move on, we finally figured out what happened to Assam. He got brainwashed, and then he became Universe Senshi. Which makes sense. He's an alien constellation theme.
Yeah, because he's an alien. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, they're all Red Rangers, but like I was thinking, like, wouldn't it make more sense if he became Dorado Yellow? But Meister. Yeah, the joke is like he's a Dorado Meister.
Yes.
Yeah, like what? Like what? Like you're gonna get freaking what's his name, Centaurus, and call him it's what's it called? Centaurus, no, hold on. Navy Centaurus Gangstar.
B-Star, not Gangstar.
That would have been fun, but like, don't get me wrong, I love like Legoshi, but
Yeah.
but
Well, I'm
no,
quoting the TFS B-Stars in 8 minutes. Gangstar sounds stupid.
Yeah, no, it's I love that a credit card scam video. You know the one. Yeah. Let's see. JoJo credit card scam video. Oh man. Yeah, there's like 2 videos for it too. It's like you got some shady old guys. Like, hey there, Joe Bros. John, what's it called? Giorno Giovanna needs your help to fight Diavolo, but you need a stand. In order to use a stand, you must enter these 16 digits on your credit card, and then put these 4 digits on the expiration date and the 3 digits on the back of the card. help Giorno become a gangstar. Oh man. There's also one for like Stardust Crusaders. And whoever this guy is, I really hope that oh man, he also made one for Dark Souls. That's brilliant. Oh man, that's brilliant. Wait, there's one for John Wick. God damn it. I gotta watch these videos after this. But yeah, there's mainly the what's called the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ones. It's just so hilarious.
Yeah.
Our blue. So we are using like freaking the blue battleizer form because, like I said, blue on blue, red on red. Like he becomes giant. So then it's like we turn the final sword into a Megazord armor. Not even to an extra Megazord, just Megazord armor.
Well, that's basically every combination in this show.
I know.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. Just,
I mean, Gudabong is probably the one exception.
yeah, he is.
I mean, like, I'm surprised that we didn't get like June burn. You know what I mean? Like you know how like we have like not Brightburn, Whiteburn between Tegasword and Gudabong. I'm surprised there isn't one, like we didn't use one for Tega June and Gudabong, because like that would have made so much sense. It's like he combined with his dad. Why not combine with his mom? Maybe get a new form where all 3 of them combined, like one big happy god type of a family.
Yeah, like that scene in Jeff Goldblum's The Fly, where he goes, "We'll be the ultimate family."
Oh yeah, the girl becomes pregnant, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Sorry for that disturbing imagery.
Yeah, no, it's like I've seen the movie maybe 10 to 15 years ago. I was hoping it stayed buried in my mind. And I only have to remember whenever I watch Hero Season 3 when Mohinder turns into, I don't know, some kind of insect thing with super strength. At first he thinks he has super strength, but like now he's slowly transforming into a thing where, like, honestly, he looks like one of those snake dudes from what's it called? From Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can, at least with the toys, combine Tegajun and Gudebong.
Yeah, but it ain't official until it's official.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of the thing with certain Sentai toys, is that, like the Gal Ranger line, for example, you can mix and match to make so many combinations, even non-show ones. So,
yeah.
And if you want to go even further, the Hurricaneger mecha toys have the same arm pins as the Gal Ranger mecha.
Didn't they kind of do that in the crossover?
Yeah, they did. Hurricaneger versus Gal Ranger, to where they had Gorai Senpujin with Gal Shark, Gal Tiger, and Gal Elephant.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really too bad that there wasn't a Ninja Storm and Wild Force team up. I mean, yeah, I know they moved to New Zealand at that point, but that would have been cool if they did that and then, adapted that movie and adapted that scene to have, the Thunderstorm Megazord Sword and Shield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have found a workaround for it.
Yeah.
But weirdly enough, I'm just upset that SBD didn't cross over with Mystic Force, aside from a cameo from Piggy. But
yeah.
But SPD versus Dino Thunder was very interesting because they're two non-consecutive episodes, and like typically it's just two consecutive episodes, but it's like no, they're non-consecutive. And one time we're gonna have one set of Rangers go forward in time, and then the other time we're gonna have the other Rangers go back in time.
Mm-hmm. No one gets inside.
They were still. No one gets inside. Wait, isn't the whole point was to get inside? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean they break that circle pretty quickly. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And also somehow in this episode, Rio Sword becomes like 10 times larger than normal.
Yeah. Yeah, not much to say about this particular fight, mecha fight, other than Bellum destroys an entire park just by falling on it.
Mm-hmm.
But at least Bellum finally gets destroyed. Ray goes to prison. Rikyo shows up to ask him where his mom is. I'm just kidding. It's not Zuko. But we do find Oto, who is sleeping like Roxy.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine if Hasbro hypothetically did decide to do Power Rangers adaptations again, and then they adapted Gozyuger and they had Ray's counterpart be Jazz Badawalia?
Oh, jeez. Oh my god! Can you imagine if they did the same thing where they have veteran Power Ranger actors play characters that are not the Rangers themselves?
You mean like they've done before in Japanese Toku?
Yeah, but I mean how in Gozyuger you have for example, Boone Red become
Boone Red becomes Kuwagata Oger.
Yeah, and Kiji brother becomes
Red Buster.
Yeah, so imagine doing that, but with Power Rangers, where randomly, randomly Catherine Sutherland becomes the Red Wild Force Ranger, while Adam Tomomian becomes the Red Lost Galaxy Ranger.
Well, that'd be interesting. Or, you could have Jason Font. He originally auditioned for the role of Leo.
Yeah.
You could have him be Universe Ranger Lost Galaxy Red.
Yeah, and you could have Red Fisher become the Red Lightspeed Ranger.
Yeah. That also means that Hasbro would have to make, which, they could easily do. I mean, we've seen original props or altered props many, many times. They'd have to make a ring for Cosmic Fury Red.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, what if the actress who played Lauren becomes Cosmic Fury Red?
Comes full circle, I guess.
Yeah. Or the actress who played Charlie from SPD.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about her?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe finally we could get Loop Pad on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon Bennett, I have to disagree with you on this one.
Again, not going to go into it, but just real quick. Again, easy ways to adapt certain seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make his nose less pointy. Just skip the one scene with the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Or skip the train, the certain choo-choo train from Tokuger scene. You know the one.
Yeah, like I said, just skip the coffin scene.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, what other scene did you think I was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, no, oh yeah. So the last highlight of the episode is the fact that, Miss Sweet Cakes was sleeping the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of a cop out because I honestly thought that she was gonna be gone for a couple episodes at least, at the minimum,
or at least
2,
or indefinitely. Heck, it would have been
Yeah.
a perfect opportunity to redeem Shining Knight by making him sacrifice himself to defeat Bellum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like he
like,
has these hand tentacle things like go in. Okay, that sounds terrible out of context, but like go in and stab her and drain her life energy from his own body. So it's like, okay, seems like she's be gone indefinitely, or at least for a few episodes. But it's like, okay, I'm back.
yeah, again, I think it would have been better if he just sacrificed himself to defeat Bellum. Like you know how he basically landed that blow to injure Bellum? Like, what if it cost him his life to do that? That way, his final words would be, "At last, darling, you and I will be reunited."
Yeah.
See, it would have been epic.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Megaforce epic, where it's not epic at all. But
oh God.
But like, yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much where the episode ends. Oh yeah, and also Assam goes back to his planet because apparently they never believed him that he was an alien.
We've seen human-like aliens in Sentai before. I mean, look at the Gokaijers, for example.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I
Some
mean,
of the
like,
Q Rangers.
yeah, I mean, yeah, Bouquet and the Candelabra are basically AI, but still, it's like, but they're interdimensional. How are aliens any different? Like, interplanetary, interdimensional, does it really matter? It's a different Earth. Yeah, but yeah, it's basically a JoJo reference because homie from part 4 is an alien. No one knows whether he's serious or pulling everyone's leg. Like, even like his mom, who you don't even know if it's his real mom or not, says, "Oh yeah, he has an overactive imagination. He thinks he's an alien," and then he tells everyone, "I brainwashed this random woman into thinking I am her son." Bruh! The only thing we know for sure is that he's allergic to loud noise. But for all I know, it could be a side effect of a standability if he ever had one. But yeah. But no, man, freaking that guy, hilarious. But yeah, no, there's not much more to say beyond this point. It's like, look, man, I just want to watch Bridge on the River Kwai and play Pokemon Z8. Let's give this episode a 9 and be done with it. Yeah, there's a lot of good choreography there. Really, really cool callbacks. The suits are amazing, but beyond that, it's like the one downside is like certain aspects of the episode feel like a cop out.
Yeah, like honestly, I wanted to give this episode a 10 out of 10. But I'm going to generously give it a 9.5. It would get a 10 if it wasn't for that cop-out ending with Mrs. Sweet Cakes.
Yeah, Sweet Cakes, yeah. Yeah, and honestly, like, and what surprises me is that this is not the end of the third arc, because at least it's not marketed as such. There's no one saying anything of the like. That it's the end of the arc, because but this would have otherwise been the perfect opportunity. One, we defeated one of the 4 calamities. Riku got closure for his story arc. Sumino mostly got closure for her story arc. Even Shining Knife and Sweet Cakes got closure for their story. It's like that's four closures in one episode, and we get a new Megazord formation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all of these are flags for the end of an arc. Why is this not the end of an arc? Oh, wait, that's right, because we have to get that added form where like the other four Zords combine with the final Tegazord.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, so that's gonna happen around 36 or 38. Yeah, so we got another 2 to 4 episodes to sit through before we finish the third arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just hope that Space Michael Jackson doesn't buy out Space FIFA again. All right, let's see what the audience have to say about.
Yeah, that's voiced by Japanese Shadow the Hedgehog.
All right, yeah. All right, someone on Reddit said that Bioman can just pass for a super mode for Flashman.
That's odd, considering Bioman was 2 seasons before Flashman, but then again, I guess for Power Rangers it doesn't really matter because, for Dino Fury they use the, for lack of a better term, Q Ranger powers as an upgrade, and that was 2 seasons before Reed Soldier.
See, I'm not against the idea of there being a second season of Saban's Master Rider where they use Kamen Rider Black footage and just say, oh yeah, his Black RX armor got upgraded to the black armor.
Super Black.
Yeah, but then you're going to have to explain why he went from having 3 forms to only 1.
Yeah. Honestly, if they were going to use like Zeto and J footage, they could have just said Master Rider Super Green.
Jumbo Green.
Jumbo Green, yeah.
Yeah, or Flash Shade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Heck, I even had ideas on how that could have been implemented while having a crossover with Power Rangers.
Yeah. And speaking of Toku adaptations, I know it's never going to happen because, there's no need for it now. But I still want to see what Steve Wang's adaptation of Kamen Rider Kabuto would have been like. Because he said that would have been either Fies or Kabuto that he would like to adapt after, Dragon Knight.
Heard Fies.
Well, I saw a video to where it was Morphicon 2010, and he said he'd either like to adapt Fies or Kabuto.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would be interested to see what either of those would have been like. Too bad we'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah. So this episode sure was something.
Mm-hmm.
So the Gozyugers are officially team now. Are they though?
More or less.
So what's the point of Ashura having rings if he can't even use them?
Couple of reasons. For one, toy sales.
Toy sales.
Just
you gotta sell those blue rings, yeah.
Yeah, and also remember he could use those rings, those same ones to give past mecha powers to take a sword for the whole universe DX Robo Universe toy line. Like when they had Tokyo's arms and Daijujin's arms.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you gotta get those blue rings. Yeah, but yeah, so the new mode fits blue a lot more than it does with red. Like we said, blue on blue, red on red.
Yep.
If we fight like this, we'll keep them confused.
Yeah.
Okay, so I noticed that intro had Ryugi fighting the Q Ranger Universe Warrior, but in this episode, they don't fight each other. It's again, sometimes they don't use footage. I mean, just look at that Kamen Rider Decade movie.
Yeah, or that happens a lot in a lot of shows, like Tokusatsu and anime, to where they film scenes that are just in the intro and it's never used in the show.
Yeah, and again, also even when you go to the TV Asahi website, where you see clips of the recent episode, not clips, but screenshots.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is how we get the pictures for our thumbnails. By the way, because it's the only way to legally get them. Yeah, so what happens is sometimes there are screenshots of scenes or camera angles that were not used in the actual show, and I've noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so which is really weird seeing that Princess Sam was his replacement for like one episode. Yeah, I mean Mask X1 was a thing, so also
Yeah.
after Ryugi takes out the grunts, he completely disappears for the rest of the fight. Like he doesn't even help Mashiro Kinjiro. Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
What do you think was the original owners of the Zenkaiju and Machi Range rings? I don't know.
Your guess is as good as ours. I mean, you could ask
As
the
long
same
as it's
thing
not Black
about.
Kaido.
Yeah, you could ask the same thing about the Universe Senshi Changed Dragon and Red Mask. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if Toei even knows.
Yeah. So what was even the point of Ray taking the Ju-Oju ring if he was never going to use it?
Well, that's not to say that he wouldn't have used it eventually. He just didn't get the chance to use it.
Yeah, that's the best
But he was
explanation.
collecting the rings for a reason, so
Yeah, think of it this way: like, if nothing else, to intimidate the Blue Ranger. I mean, remember Zenaku? Like every episode, he just kept taking more of the Ranger's animal orbs.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you didn't strange that Sumino is the who gets to keep the Zenkaiju ring? Honestly, I don't care. And honestly, I would say Maji Red definitely should go to Rikyu, since like Maji Red is more tied to Ray.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting how a Black Ranger gets a White Ranger's ring, the sole White Ranger ring, other than for Universe Warriors, other than obviously Mashiro.
Yeah. So were the grunts a reference to the past Toku series? Yes, they were. So there are only like 15 episodes left, and 2 Universe Warriors still haven't seen yet. Yeah, well, we're gonna see the next one next week.
I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm actually glad that we get to see Universe Senshi Ryu Ranger because I love Die Ranger. Those suits are awesome. Anyways,
you mean that one unofficial season, Hokunin Sentai Die Ranger?
You mean Chuka Sentai Chinaman?
Yes, Chinaman. That's what I was called.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be surprised at all if we see a Universe Senshi Deca Red. We haven't seen a Deca Red ring yet, and considering Deca Ranger is a popular series in Japan, I could honestly see it happening.
Yeah.
It might. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's see. Someone on Reddit said that Bioman can.
Yeah, we already read that.
Yeah, we read that one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget that Blue has the Sun Vulcan ring. Yeah, he has a bunch of Eagle ones. I
Which
really
is
wish
weird. You think that would go to?
Yeah, the actual
Goju
Eagle Ranger. Yeah, I really wish that at some point Rangers are able to do a full team Ranger change. I mean,
they did this episode.
Yeah, and Boom Boongers did it pretty early on.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think Mighty Morphin should have used the other Die Ranger suits? Honestly, it's not. It doesn't really matter at this point. Like, I flip flop on it sometimes.
I mean, the Die Ranger suits are definitely cool. They're my second favorite Sentai suit designs after Car Ranger, obviously. But like Saban back then, understandably didn't want to take that risk, considering they we'll use the main Ranger suits for familiarity, but we'll just use their mechas. There's very little green. There's only green on the lion's face, to where it's like that could pass for a Black Ranger sword. But when you find out about Sentai and you notice the green on the Lion Zord's face, it's like, oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah. Okay. So since I acknowledge the fact that people die during mecha fights, every now and then.
In Hurricaneger, Shurikenger kind of dies. Spoiler. Near the end of the show, he does a heroic sacrifice to where him and his mecha blow up, but then Toei can't make heads or tails of whether he's dead or not in future projects.
Andrew Gray becomes Jungle Fury Ranger.
Yeah, for Gozyuger adaptation.
Yeah, for no reason whatsoever. The actor who plays Tyler becomes Beast Morphers Red. Honestly, what if he played Dino Thunder Red?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Gozyuger takes place in an alternate universe.
Did Toei confirm that? Because honestly,
because I don't think a reset counts as an alternate universe.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I could see it, but on the other hand, I kind of can't because you had like all these Sentai mechas show up in like the universe Senshi War or whatever it was called. But at the same time, it's like some people say that every Sentai season, or at least most of them, take place in their own universe. But then that's also inconsistent with some things. Like Sun Vulcan is a sequel to Denji Man and references Denji Man a few times. And then, of course, you have in Kira Major them acknowledging Geki Ranger. And what else? Obviously, Gokaiger. What else? It's on the tip of my tongue. Let's see. Well, Zenkaiger did the multiverse thing. It's like really inconsistent about like the whole multiverse thing versus like most of them taking place in the same universe. Like we know Q Ranger takes place in an alternate universe. And then, King Oger, they teamed up with the Kyoryugers. So it's like, honestly, I don't think Toei can make heads or tails on like if everything's in the same universe or not. Like at times I could see it because of certain inconsistencies. Like they literally have 5 different explanations for how the dinosaurs were killed in Super Sentai. If you count Bokenger's, explanation for how the dinosaurs were killed, and then both O Ranger and Go-Go 5 both take place in 1999. So I guess it's like let Toei officially say it because like with Toho with the Godzilla series, they outright say if these movies are in a continuity with each other or if they're in different universes, but Toei's left it kind of vague. I guess they just leave it up to the viewer or something.
Yep. But yeah, it's crazy how like we're still at round 3, but it is what it is. So that's the end of the episode. We hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos because we love you guys. We uploaded all 55 of our Power Morphicon interviews, but somehow we still have 5 more interviews for this channel still to upload. We'll do them eventually, sometime this year. We also have a lot of ToonCon interviews to upload as well. Not the least of which we recently uploaded on the Buttery Show our interview with Rina Romano, who played not only Spider-Man from Spider-Man Unlimited, but also Green Goblin from Spider-Man Unlimited.
Yo, what is doing what?
Yeah.
I still love the scene to where he says, "Yo, what is doing what?" That stuck with me ever since I was a kid.
Tingling. What is doing what? I also love how like the Green Goblin is not only a good guy but also Latino. It's kind of like an interesting twist on the character. It's better than Simp Harry Osborn. Instead we got Chad Reno Romano. Yeah, because coming soon. Someone who was Reno Romano's sidekick in one of his properties. So stick around for that.
And speaking of Reno Romano, okay, answer this. Name the true identity of the Batman.
No, you cheat!
You said I could ask anything.
Cheater! Yeah, I think it's when they once exact value pie. pi is the ratio between the circumference and its diameter. It is an irrational value and therefore does not have an exact value. But in the spirit of sport, I will recite the first 50, no, 100 decimal places. 3.141592654. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do the whole thing. Yeah, no. Honestly, I prefer the value of 5, which is 1 plus square root 5 over 2. Because steal, ball, run. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, but also on our channel, we got No.1 Sentai Gozyuger, Ultraman, Omega, Kamen Rider O's, Kamen Rider Z, and of course we got our newest show, Tojima Tanzabora Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
Every time I hear Tanzabora, I think of Gozaboro Kaiba for some reason. Gozaboro wants to be a Kamen Rider.
I'm gonna become Gold Drive. Of course you would. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe Rex Godwin is gonna become Kamen Rider Kaiser.
Yeah. Just let's watch. Kaiba buys out. He buys out Smart Brain Zect and Hedon Industries.
Yeah, and also Genmu.
Yes.
And Zaya and the DGP. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Kaiba owned the DGP. Yeah, but with that in mind, yeah, so those are our shows. If you want to say hi to us in person, you could find us at the Pasadena Convention Center on January 25th for Pasadena Comic Con and August 28th through the 30th for Power Morphicon. We can't wait to see you guys there. And if you want to follow our personal content, you can follow him on YouTube and Twitter at Axel Ranger and me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. Well, that's it, guys. We love you guys. Enjoy the start of your weekend starting tomorrow, and we hope to see you again real soon. Goodbye.